So as a therapist for over 25 years, here's my take on diagnosis. Don't get too attached to them. Don't pay too much attention to them. So whether or not you're told it's generalized anxiety or acute stress disorder or, social anxiety, don't get too tied up in it, because you know what? It's not who you are. You are not defined by a cluster of symptoms. You know what that cluster of symptoms says? It tells a story oftentimes about where you've been in the past. Like usually those symptoms are outdated coping mechanisms that aren't serving you any longer. And so when people get too attached to a diagnosis or too attached to why I'm doing the things I'm doing, that's great insight to have. But you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't give you a solution. The more important question is, where are you going? And the clients that I have seen have the most success over my decades of treating people are the people who have a clear vision of where they want to go. Yes, they can acknowledge what's hurting them. Yes, they know why the past has influenced them, and they're not afraid to, understand more about that. The more important thing is they know where they want to go, and they want it to be different. And so when people get too attached to a diagnosis, they're basically attached to the symptoms of where they've been, rather than looking ahead at the future and saying, where do I want to go? The other thing is, in my opinion, like a diagnosis, people start to take on that identity. They say, because I have this, dot, 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 dot. Guess what? Those are not God-given identities. That is not part of who you were created to be. That has nothing to do with who you are. It has nothing to do with your potential, and it has very limited amount of anything that it can offer you in the way of healing and hope. So don't pay too much attention to whatever they tell you.